up, family? What's happening? I hope all is well. All is going well with you all. I have some amazing news for all of us. So I'm going to wait and see if a few of you guys will come in before I get started. I don't really plan on being on here long. Yeah, I don't really plan on being on here long. Just share the news, and if y'all have any questions or whatever it is, then we can go in that direction. But yeah, just want to share the news, the good news, the good news. A new channel alert. A new channel alert. A new channel alert. I want to talk about the new channel alert with you all for a brief, which is the good news. I'll go in a little bit more details here in a minute. Share this out to 7 individuals, if you will. Your social media platform as well. We're going to talk about the new channel alert. I kind of gave hint or spoke brief to it the other night. The new channel alert is a professional channel. It is where my mission in the workplace is to bring peace and harmony between management and employees. So that looks like creating a healthy, growing, and productive environment. And that is my mission in the workplace. God has called me to do. The new channel that I'm talking about. Oh yeah, by the way, it's the link to the new channel is in the description of this live. So if you can, if you'll go there, you'll be able to click the link and subscribe, because I'm going to start going live on there. But on here, this is the ministry page. On that page, it'll be strictly professional to help us, to help in the areas of our professional life. I actually just started that last night, or probably early this morning. I just created it. There are no videos there as of yet. I've been kind of like creating the itinerary for like the days where I'll be uploading content and or going live. Like here is different. There on the new channel alert, the name of the channel is the Workplace Advocate Show. The description of that show is, or the description of that channel, that show, is in the description of this live. So if you want to go to the description of this live and subscribe, we're going to kick it off this Sunday. Going to kick it off this Sunday. Welcome you all who have just come in. I'm glad to have a couple of minutes of your time. I really don't plan on being on here live. I was just basically just sharing the good news about the new channel alert, or the new channel that I just started last night here on YouTube. This is my ministry YouTube channel. That channel is a professional channel where it is focused on helping all who are in need of it in their professional space, their professional life. There are no videos there. I just started it this morning. But we're going. Hold on for a second. Let me order me something to eat. Dean, how you doing? Appreciate you, my brother. AJ, what's happening? Hold on, I'm gonna order me something to eat real quick. I'm starving Marvin right now. You feel me? So with that channel, with that channel, just say, for instance, you may be struggling in your professional life. It's like, man, I don't know what to do. I don't know what's next. Like, it's basically to shine area.
What can I get for you today?
Yes. Can I have a one entry, one side, and
that. One entry, one side.
Can I have steamed rice and orange chicken? And that'll be it.
Just a bowl?
Yes, please.
Alright, you can look for it.
Alright, thank you. Hold on one second. Let me pay for this real quick. Would say I'm blue. I'm like that. Hold on, let me pay real quick, and then I'll kind of go into more details. I'm at Panda Express. Don't judge me. I was gonna go to Chipotle, which is my go-to, but I'm not gonna do it.
It was $8.98. Any sauce for you?
No. Y'all on her tripping already.
Here you go. Thank you. Mm-hmm. You have a nice.
Appreciate you too. Make sure I have utensils in here. Cool beans. Let's get it. Let's get it. So yeah, like, again, it was a long time coming, actually. And where I'm starting at with the Workplace Advocate show, basically I'm like an advocate in the workplace, pretty much. Because I have an understanding when it comes down from a management perspective, because oftentimes us employees, we only see things from our perspective. We don't, and our actions, our attitude, everything, it comes from that, not understanding from a manager perspective what their responsibilities are, and when it comes down to their decisions, it's the interest of the company, the owner, the operation. And when there's changes being made and it affect us, or we don't agree with it, then, you know, like, we start tripping, like we like have no understanding. But like, it has to be that way, right? So like I said, I have an understanding from both perspectives. So that's what makes it sweet for me, and also for other individuals, both management and employees, where the managers may be looking at their employees a certain way, treating them a certain way based on their personality type and how they feel, and they don't understand their employees, so they treat them a certain way, they act towards them a certain way, like, and it's not right. You know what I mean? So like me being in the center of it, having an understanding from both perspective, both individuals or groups, if you will, then I'm able to praise glory to God, because it's how He wired me, and my experience that I've been, that I've gone through in the workplace, and Him giving me an understanding and wisdom and everything in this space, if you will. Then I'm able to, have a sit down with a manager or an employee, like, and like share that person's perspective. That way, again, my mission in the workplace is to bring peace and harmony in the workplace between management and employees. So me being in the center of it, I'm able to like diffuse some of the tension, if you will, and just like, okay, like have a sit down, even if it's not between both parties, just with one individual, like helping them understand, like, you don't know what that person may be going through. Like, did you know like he struggling in his marriage? Did you know his baby is sick or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you couldn't possibly know that because you don't care for your employees that way. Like, you don't, obviously I wouldn't come off like that, but it's get to know your people on a personal level, in a sense of getting to know who they are, so you know who you're dealing with. You can't treat each and every employee or each and every person the exact same way. You can't do it. It doesn't work that way. So when you communicate, it's called effective communication. I can't talk to you like I talk to that person, or vice versa. You know what I mean? So I'm able to give that perspective in hopes for that individual or those individuals to grasp understanding from that aspect of it. And for, like, us employees, I'm able to, like, do the same thing with them, with the struggles that they may be dealing with, and just different things, just to give I guess an overview, an insight from whatever, you know what I mean? So here on this channel is going to promote that a lot, and it's just a lot of it is from different struggles that I've experienced in the workplace that I had to learn from, whether it was the hard way or God revealing some things to me, things He have instructed me to put together. For such a time as this, and just a whole lot that way. Like, I mean, because it's a lot of us, we go to jobs we don't want to go to anyway. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like we already hate we have to be here, and then I got to deal with your crap too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just a whole lot. Not really to unpack, but just see things from a different perspective. And a lot of that changes when we have goals in mind. I'm not going to go into great details on that, or maybe I will. Not great details. I might touch on a little bit, but when we have goals in mind, when we start a job, or when we are already employed somewhere, when we don't have goals, it's like it makes it so bad. Like, our mindset is off, our perspective is off. Like, we're just here to get a check, and it's like our energy reflect that, our attitude reflect that, our work ethic reflect that, our performance, our attendance, everything reflect that. And we wonder why our supervisors and managers are on our head, is because our performance is low. We come in just to do just to do the bare minimum to say, well, I'm doing my job. Like, no, like show up different. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, none of us were created to be average. We need to be executing at a high level. You know what I'm saying? Even if the result of it don't look like that, is at the end of our shift, at the end of the day, as we look back on our day, did we give our all? We probably just had an off day, and that's cool. Okay, what adjustments do I need to make? So the next day, God give us an opportunity to give it another shot. We know what, because we self-assessed, we know what we did wrong, we know where we need to improve, and we go in and we kill it. It's a different type of mindset. And then when we have goals in mind, we know why we're there. We know what we are after. We know what that company should provide us. Even when it comes down to looking for a job, if we have personal life goals and even professional life goals, like, we can be more intentional about the jobs that we apply for, because we might need the experience, the skills, the education. Because we know where we're going, we can be intentional about the decisions that we make when it comes down to our jobs. And then when it comes down to while we're there, it's like we ain't got time for the extra talking, socializing, and all that. We ain't got time for that, because I'm on a mission. Like, I have a goal in mind. I have a family. I need to make sure I'm on point. Like I have a future. I believe I have a brighter future ahead of me. I can't be up in this joint fooling around, like, acting such, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have time for that. Let me lock in and do what I came here to do. Execute at a high level, and making sure that every single day I'm showing up to work, I'm getting one step closer to achieving my goal. It's a different type of mindset. You know what I'm saying? So when it do get real and crucial out there, then it's like, because we have the right mindset, we have the right perspective, understanding this a part of the process. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna use it to my advantage, and I'm gonna make sure I leverage this thing till I can get one step closer, two steps closer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. So when our managers start tripping, people around us are tripping, because we have the right mindset, we have the right perspective. Now our attitude is almost foolproof. Like, it's like, man, whatever, you ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even really saying it, just thinking like, yeah, I ain't got time for it today. You know what I mean? I'm locked in, focused on what I'm doing. So our attitudes won't be greatly affected like that, because we know the people who we deal with every single day. We know who we need to stay away from. Even the managers. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know, like, how they get down. You know what? I'm not gonna be doing that talking today. I'm just gonna come in and do what I gotta do to keep them off my back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. It's different. So that's just you know, a little bit of insight. So the Workplace Advocate Show, that channel, like, that's what we're going to be doing there. Just helping you all get through the struggles in the workplace. Having the right mindset, perspective, having the right attitude, having goals in mind, going after that every single day, being intentional, making sure that we're holding ourselves accountable, taking ownership and challenging ourselves every single day to go harder, to do better. Okay, what is my goal today? Last week I was at work, and I actually drive trucks, but when I first get to work, I go and meet my driver, and then when I come back, if they don't have any runs going back out, then I get on the dock, work the forklift, unload trailers and stuff like that. So man, shortcuts. So what I was doing was, or what I did, I was looking at the address on the bill, or the address on the whatchamacallit, and then look at the address on the manifest bill or whatever, and I cool bet. I scanned it, assuming that freight was for that one, right? Now it was like 4 or 5 different pieces of freight that went to that same address. But I didn't catch it until the end. I made like 2 or 3 mistakes that night. Granted, I backtracked and searched for it and did everything that I could. I rectified a couple of those mistakes. I wasn't able to do one of them. Why is that? Because I was taking shortcuts, being too lazy. So after that, so I thought about what I was doing, and I'm like, that's why I did it, because I wasn't verifying. Like, I was assuming. I wasn't 100%. This is what this went there, and this is what that is. So what did I have to do? The next day I went to work. I hollered at the supervisor. I'm like, I know the mistakes I made yesterday. That would not happen again. You know what I'm saying? Which he didn't reprimand me. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was all for me, you know, figuring it out of like where this was and where that was. He wasn't tripping or nothing. But again, it's we have to hold ourselves accountable. We have to take ownership. We can't be making excuses for what we're doing wrong or what we did wrong. We can't be taking shortcuts and expecting everything to be on point. You know what I'm saying? So because I know the mistakes that I made because I was trying to take a shortcut, it's taking ownership and holding myself accountable. Like, no shortcuts. Do it and do it right. How you going to assume this freight is for that? And like, no, there's no assumptions. We need to make sure it's accurate. We need to make sure it's on point. Period. When we show up, when we do something, we need to make sure if our name is attached to it, it looks like value. We need to make sure it's golden. We need to make sure it's set apart. Period. That's what showing up different looks like. Not trying to fit in, but standing out by not fitting in. That's what showing up different looks like. Making sure I'm doing it right, making sure that I'm going all out and I'm going all in. That's what showing up different looks like. And a lot, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of you not on that. And there's areas in my personal life that I'm not on that. It's not consistent. So it's not just a workplace thing. It's not just an at-home thing. It's not just a convenient thing. It's a character thing. It's an integrity thing. It's a who I am thing. That's what showing up different looks like. Not willing to do it because somebody is watching. Not going all in because I wanna be validated or rewarded for it. No, it's going all in because my name is on it. If my name is on it, I need to make sure that it is on point. Period. We need to start showing up different because we expect our companies, we expect the world, but then too we come in giving 30. We always dragging, running late, energy all low, don't want to be here, don't want to be bothered, waiting for somebody to get out of line, attitude stinks, doing bare minimum, you know what I'm saying? Like talking, gossiping, not even like, and I did all of this. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to show up different. So again, this is my ministry page. I don't go into all that on here. But I started a professional page. And the link to that page is in the description of this live. There's no videos there yet. I just created it this morning. So on Sundays, for sure. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yep. Always got to look at it from a like we have to like because it's so easy for us to get caught up in how we feel and how we see things. When we step outside of ourselves and look at it from someone else's perspective and try to grab an understanding as to why they did this or why they said that or why this decision was made, then that helps us in our understanding like, oh, okay, it makes sense. I don't agree with it. In fact, it sucks, but it's not my company. Let me make sure that I'm going to lead by example to show how it's done. You feel me? Like, and when it comes down to opportunity, I'm diving all up into. I'm not even trying to. A lot of people have gotten looked over in the workplace. Like you know that position was yours. But did you position yourself to receive that opportunity? And we're going to be talking about that too, because that's very key. And some of this stuff is in the book that I think that probably be the second book that I released, because I'm working on the first one now. But it talks about all of that. And in fact, we're gonna cover some of that, like on Sundays. Like on Sundays, we're going to talk about how can I show up different tomorrow. So Sundays, so obviously I have certain topics that I'm going to open up with to kind of like break the ice, if you will, where you all feel comfortable with, you know, engaging in the conversations, and also a 4-step process to where what that looks like: self-assess, accept the responsibility. No, I'm missing one. Self-assess, make the necessary adjustments, accept the responsibility, and take action. So when it comes down to you showing up different, what does that look like? If you look at yesterday's work, how was that? If you know you can do better, okay, how can you do better? Right? So that's the goal. Whatever that better looks like, okay? You self-assess. Now you're going to make the necessary adjustments, accept the responsibility, and then take action on that. That's how you're going to show up different every single day. But it's taking ownership. It's accountability, self-accountability. It's challenging yourself. And then taking action. I'm just giving you all an overview. But these are some of the things that we're going to be talking about to make sure that you're executing at a significant higher level than what you probably already do. It's to give you insight where you may not understand certain things in the workplace, where I can give you a different perspective, and then it'll help you in this process or in this journey or season at this particular job that you're at right now. It's making sure that you have goals, personal goals, professional goals. So you're not just going to any job just to be here to collect a check, but understanding that you have a better future, a brighter future ahead of you. It's not just going to drop before you. You have to position yourself to make sure every single day you're getting closer to that brighter future. Make sense? So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. All right. So again, I won't be discussing any of that on this page because that's not what this page is for. It's a ministry page. Now, if I'm led to speak about anything in the workplace pertaining to your personal well-being, you overcoming the struggles, and like now, if you have any questions, then I'll do everything I can to help you where you are in your struggle in the workplace. Like I'm not gonna shun away from any questions that you may have in your personal life, professional life, whatever it is. If it's anything that I can help, your spiritual life, whatever it is, then I'm here to serve, obviously. But for it's like just being intentional about speaking about professional topics and things like that, I have to be led by God on that, because that's not what this is here for, unless this is what He's telling me to do. So, so to be able to help and serve you all in the professional space, then go to the description in this live. Go to the description in this live right here, right now. There is I put in a link there for the professional page, for the workplace. Click that link. It's going to take you to the YouTube channel of that page, and again, there's not any videos there yet. I don't know if I'm going to be uploading videos on there every single day, where it'll get your day started on the right track, or you're struggling in the middle of the day and boom, you have a video. I'm not going to commit to that it will be a daily thing, but it will be a throughout the week thing for sure. I'm still working on the itinerary for that page. Basically, like Sundays, I know Sundays it will be geared to it will be focused on you. How can we show up different tomorrow? At the top of the week, starting our week off at our jobs, how can we show up different? And the reason why it's on Sundays is because the next day is work. We can make the necessary adjustments on Sunday, and then Monday, since it's fresh, we can start our week off showing up different, putting in that work, as opposed to Friday or Saturday. I mean, we go to sleep. You know what I mean? Life happened. By the time Monday starts, it's like we're not even there anymore. So that's why we're going to do a Sunday. And then throughout the week, I'll be uploading videos, and that will be called Teaching on the Go. Teaching on the Go. So I have some things in mind for as valuable tools and content and different stuff like that may help you in your struggle in the workplace. And there's much more to come in the future of it. So yeah, just go to that channel and subscribe. Again, the description to that channel is in the live of this video, or in the description of this live. Go ahead and subscribe. Again, we're gonna we're gonna crank it up Sunday. Unless God tell me different, we're gonna crank it up Sunday. I might even upload a video or two before Sunday. What's today? Thursday? Yeah. So yeah, just go ahead and go there and subscribe and share this out, because I guarantee you that you aren't the only one who's struggling in the workplace. And also some things that we're going to be covering on that page it's not limited to just 9 to 5 in the workplace, because as we make adjustments in the workplace, we're growing and developing as a person, most of all. So it's not just professional development, it's also personal and character development as well. So that's where we at with that. That's where we're at with that. So that's the reason for me going live right now, to let you all know that the new YouTube channel, my new YouTube channel, is available, and this is the ministry page. That page is for basically for professional development, pretty much. And as we develop personally or professionally, naturally we're developing personally. Does that make sense? All right, so share with 7. I'm about to shut this down. Again, I just came on here to share the good news for all of us, because I love speaking on this, and this is what I've been called to, so I love it anyway. I'll do it for free. Yeah, so go to the description of this live and click that link, be transferred to the professional YouTube channel. Click that subscribe, and we are going to kick off the first teaching on Sunday. All right, I am about to eat before I go in here and hit this clock, and that's what I have. So I love you all. Thank you for your time as always. See if you guys have any questions real quick before I shut this down. Dean, I just seen what you put. He said that fast. Dang, Buffalo killing Miami, huh? Dean, I don't know if you still here. I just seen your coming. I wish I would have caught you earlier, because you may not be here anymore. Your problem is you don't understand between a manager and a leader. Was that to me? That's not what I said. If that's what you are insinuating, or that's what you assume or thought what I was saying or trying to say, or if that was even for me to clear it up, all right. What I said was just to make sure, because because my job is to never to come on here and comfort anyone or assume that, hey, you this, you that. I'm not on that. I have an understanding. Not saying you don't. I'm speaking to me personally, talking about me personally. I have a understanding when it comes down to from a manager perspective as well as an employee perspective. So my mission is to work in the workplace is to create create peace and unity, peace and harmony in the workplace between management and employees. That's what I've been called to do. So when I say I have an understanding, it's something that God has given me based on his wisdom, how he has wired me, as well as the struggles that I've encountered in the workplace. I'm just here to share what I've learned, what God has taught me, and to speak what he's leading me to speak to. That's it. I can't speak for no one else. I hope I clarified that if that was taken out of context, because that is the last thing I want to do. I want to make sure that we're clear here. All right, so that's my time. That is my time. So again, this is the ministry page. This is the ministry page. I just started the professional page basically to help all who are in need, because we all struggle in the workplace for some way or another. And so the professional page is strictly there to help in the areas that's needed relating to the struggles, and also making sure that your professional life, your personal life be fruitful and bright as you deserve. Ultimately, what God is trying to do in your life professionally. So the link is in the description of this live. So click that, go and subscribe if you are led to. If not, please, you don't have to. I just really want to help those who are in need, who are interested, or can get something from it. All right, so do that, and I guess and don't be alarmed. It's not a scam account. I just started that. I just started that, or created that page early this morning, about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So I haven't uploaded any videos on there yet. The first engagement will be Sunday. I don't know what time yet, but it'll be Sunday. So subscribe so you can get that notification, so we can go ahead and start this professional journey together. If you are feeling, if you're feeling led to. All right, so that's all I have. Share with 7. I love you all greatly, and I will talk to you all later. All right, you guys stay blessed. Much love. Peace.